Let's take the 2 points here. Those are based on these covalent molecules. When two atoms share one electron pair between themselves, they are said to be joined by a single covalent bond. As you have seen that one, example, chlorine molecule and water molecules. How they are going to be formed? According to the statement, two atoms, right? So two atoms or three atoms share one electron pair between themselves. Well, if they are going to share with one electron pair, that is called only one bond will be going to be formed. That is called single covalent bond. If two atoms share two pairs of electrons or three pairs of electrons of the covalent bond, the between them is called as double bond, triple bond. I mean, if they are going to share them with them, that is two pairs of electron, then we are going to call as a double bond. If they are going to share three pairs of electron, then we are going to call as the triple bond formation. Let's take an example for the double bond formation. That I am going to take an example for the carbon dioxide molecule. How we are going to get this carbon? According to the Lewis dot structure, carbon containing the 6 atomic number, electronic configuration will be, and would write helium 2s2 2p2. So we should write the outermost electrons as according to Lewis dot structures. This contains the nucleus as well as the inner shell electrons. Remaining I am going to write like this. Outermost electrons 2, 2, 4, right? How many required for octet its completion? It requires another 2 here and another 2 here. What about this oxygen? Because here oxygen will be bond formation will take place here, right? What about the oxygen? Oxygen containing its atomic number will be 8. 8 means now I am going to write helium remaining 2s2 2p4, right? 2s2 2p4. So according to Lewis dot structure, I am going to write as a, this is going to taken as a outermost electrons. Outermost electrons, how I am going to write here? According to Lewis, 2, 2, another 2. How many? 2 plus 4, 6. 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is called 6. So here it is going to be shortage of the 2 dot here, and it is going to shortage of the here 2 and another 2 here. So that's why they are going to combining. That is called, they are going to share the two pairs of electron with them. How they are going to share? Like this. I am going to write the center as a carbon, like this. Carbon. Now carbon octet has completed because 2, 4, 6, 8 and oxygen. Oxygen is already 4 will be there. Remaining I am going to write like this. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Like this. Like this, and I am going to write here. Right? Or you can write this dot structures here also. Both are same. Because according to Lewis, you can write anywhere. Right? How they are going to form here? Oxygen contains the octet number. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6 plus 8. Right? So this is 1. And what about this oxygen? This is also sharing this like this. 2, 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. What about carbon? Carbon is containing the 8 dots. Like this, they are going to make a bond. How they are going to form double bond? Like this. This is one electron pair. 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 That's why they are going to form the double bond. According to the statement, two atoms share two pairs of electron. Here two pairs of electron will be there. Then only they are going to become a double bond. How I am going to write here? O. So this is called the carbon molecule, carbon dioxide molecule for the covalent bond formation. They are going to be formed by the covalent bond, like this will be there, right? So you can see here, right, like this. Carbon dioxide, and valency is also satisfied. Carbon valency 4 will be there. 1 is 2, right? Here 2 bond, 4 bond has satisfied. Remaining oxygen containing the lone pair of electrons on them. That is called 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's why we are going to write the lone pair of electrons on the oxygen atom to complete its electronic configuration. This is called carbon dioxide. What about the triple bond formation? That I am going to take an example for the nitrogen gas. Nitrogen, you know this one? Only one shortage of this oxygen electron, right? Only one shortage of electron here. Helium 2s2 2p3. 2p3, right? One shortage. Here one extra electron will be there. So behind this oxygen, if shortage of an electron, that is called nitrogen gas. How they are going to be formed here? I am going to write directly its structure. So nitrogen, how many contain outermost electrons? 5, like this. 2 here and 3 I am going to write here, right? Because 2 nitrogen will be there. I am going to add one more nitrogen. That is also same. What happens? They are going to sharing their pair of electrons. How many? 3 pairs of electron. This is one pair, this is one pair, this is one pair. 3 pairs of electron. Whatever it's octet, let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this. What about this nitrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like this. That's why we are going to write nitrogen as a triple bond. Because they are going to share their 3 pair of electron, that's why it is going to form the triple bond. So this is called, according to the Lewis dot structure, he is going to explain the formation of the bonds between the 2 atoms or 3 atoms. Let us discuss about what are the steps to be followed to represent the Lewis dot structure or covalent bond. So these are the very important steps. We are going to follow this while writing the Lewis dot structure or covalent bond. So first one, the total number of valence electrons of all the atoms of the molecule should be calculated. So in a given molecule, you should find out, our aim, first aim is to find out how many number of valence electrons will be the total valence electrons of the molecule, right? That is the first step. Second, for cation, removal of one electron, that becomes the positive charge, and for anion compound, for anion atoms, adding one extra electron, then becomes negative charge. So third one, knowing the skeletal structure of the molecule, total number of electrons are going to be distributed. So after this after knowing the total number of valence electrons, so if it is the compound containing cation or anion, that should write like this: positive charge and negative charge form. Otherwise, we should go to the next step, that is skeletal structure. After writing the skeletal structure, we are going to assign the total number of valence electrons. We are going to distribute according to the skeletal structure. Generally, next point, generally less electronegative atom will be central. Less electronegative atom will be central, and higher electronegative atom will be terminal. You should write always. After assigning the shared electron pairs, remaining electron pairs are going to be used to make multiple bonds. If they are remaining extra will be there, that are going to form a multiple bonds or retaining as an unshared pair of electrons. Unshared is lone pair of electrons of an atom. So let's solve one by one. We are going to understand these steps and also how to write the structures. So first example I am going to take as a nitrogen trifluoride. Nitrogen trifluoride. So how I am written here? So less electronegative atom first I placed here. Later terminal, higher electronegative according to this rule. Generally less electronegative atom will be central. This is central, and higher electronegative. Which one is higher? Fluorine, because fluorine is containing, hydrogen group is containing higher electronegative. That is for fluorine I am going to write here, right? So our aim is first total number of valence electrons of all the atoms. How many atoms will be there? Here 2 atoms will be there, 2 atoms will be there, and 3 same atoms will be there. 3 fluorine, 1 nitrogen. Our aim is to find total number of valence electrons. You know that nitrogen. Nitrogen is 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, or simply helium 2s2, 2p3, right? Because it is containing the 7, atomic number will be 7. So 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 3, 7. What are the valence electrons? So these are going to be called as the valence electrons. How many? That is 5 valence electrons of a nitrogen. What about this fluorine? Fluorine will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Because 9. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 9. So what are valence electrons? Here. These are the completely shared, right? You should not consider this one, 1s2. Only these outermost electrons. So 2s2, 2p5 means how many? 7. 7 valence electrons for 1 fluorine. How many fluorine will be there? 3 fluorine. That's why I am going to multiply 3. That becomes 21. 21 from fluorine, 5 from the nitrogen. You are going to add them. 21 plus 5, that becomes total 26 valence electrons. 26 valence electrons will be there in this compound. So our aim is over. First aim is over. For cation or anion, here there is no matter of cation or anion. Then you come to the skeletal structure. We are going to write the skeletal structure. Which one is the central atom? Nitrogen. I am going to write like this. Nitrogen, and fluorine will be there like this. This is called skeletal structures of this nitrogen trifluoride. And after writing the skeletal structure of the molecule, we should assign the total number of the valence electrons. We are going to distribute here total number of valence electrons. That is, how many will be there? 26. Let's count the total number of valence electrons, whether they are distributed or not. So let's count here. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 for assigned for these fluorine atoms. Remaining 8 assigned for the nitrogen. That is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I mean, so these like this way, 26 valence electrons are which are going to be distributed. Electrons are distributed 26, right? So 26 like this will be there. So for we should count here. For 6 dot for the one fluorine, 3 will be there. So 6 3 is 18 over here, and remaining 8 I am going to assign for this nitrogen. So now after writing this one, I am going to make a bond formation. How they are going to make bond formation? Like this. So this is the 2 dots common for this nitrogen and fluorine here, and this is the common for this one. This is for the electron shape, right? So like this will be there. So I am going to make a bond with this one like this. So like this, right? So this is a bond formation between fluorine and nitrogen. Nitrogen and fluorine like this will be there. And now you can check here. Remaining as left out because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Now 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Here 2, 4, 6. Right. Generally, we are not going to mention the dot on the remaining atoms. That is not necessary. So directly we should write the remaining electrons, lone pair of electrons. After assigning the shared electron pairs, the remaining electrons are used to make a multiple bonds. So here there is no matter of the multiple bonds. Only single bond will be there because only one shared electrons pair which is going to be shared here. All remaining retained unshared electrons we are going to write as a lone pair form. So that is finally I am going to write the structure like this. Like this, because nitrogen containing the lone pair of electrons like this. So this is the way to write the or represent the molecules based on these informations or these steps. So let's take one more example based on these steps. That is, I am going to take a carbonate. Carbonate, how we are going to write? That is called CO3 2 minus carbonate here. So this is called carbonate. So first we should write the less electronegative as a center, and this is more electronegative as a terminal. So according to this, generally less electronegative atom will be center and higher electronegative will be terminal. Like this I am going to write here. So first our aim is to find total number of valence electrons of all the atoms. How many atoms will be there? So carbon and oxygen will be there, but 3 oxygen will be there. Let's count here. Carbon. First I take the carbon. Carbon will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. How many valence electrons? 4 valence electrons will be there. What about the oxygen? Oxygen will be 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. How many? 6 will be there. 6 valence electrons will be there. How many oxygen? 3 will be there. It is called 6 3 is 18. Right? So now I am going to add here 18 plus 4 plus 2. Why? Because plus 2? Because for anion, oxygen is an anion form. We are going to adding of electron. How many will be there? 2 anion will be there. It is called 2 anion, right? For anion, adding the 2 electrons because of the 2. Because that's why we are going to write the negative charge. That's why I am going to do adding the 2 extra. Then becomes 18 plus 4, 22. 22 plus 4 to 24. So total how many? 24 valency electrons for this molecule. So now skeletal structure. I am going to write this skeletal structure like this will be there. Carbon, oxygen, like this. This is called skeletal structure. Now I am going to use these valence electrons. Like this. I am going to assign the valence electrons. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, 8 is 24. Or I am going to write like this. Oxygen, and this is called shared pair of electrons, right? This is called shared pair of electrons. Remaining I am going. This is called bond, right? This is on bond. This is on bond. This is on bond. Remaining dots I am going to write as it is. Remaining. So when you look at this compound octet structure, this is not going to be completed. Why? Once again, we check here. This is carbon should contain octet, right? Oxygen has contained octet. 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be there, right? Similarly, for this oxygen is also octet will be there. For this oxygen also octet will be there. What about this carbon? 2 dot 2 dot 4 2 2 2 6 dot will be there, but this is not completed. This octet structure. That's why. So we are going to use the double bond. Oh, we are going to use this one. So I am going to write this one as oxygen, carbon, oxygen like this. So instead of writing this, I am going to write like this. See now count here 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 will be there. Now I am going to assign making a shared pair of electron. Here 2 shared pair of electrons will be there. So that's why I am going to use the double bond here. Or I am going to write like this. Oxygen, one single bond with carbon, one single bond with oxygen. It is double bond like this. Now we can check here 2, 4, 6, 8. Carbon octet also completed, oxygen also completed. Remaining I am going to write like this. Yes, remaining electrons I am going to write like this. So this is a carbonate. It is called 2 minus. This is called 2 minus. So like this we are going to write the Lewis dot structure as a carbonate molecule.